Picture this: the early 1800s. The British Army is a force to be reckoned with, but its medical practices are anything but. Medicine at this time was a dangerous gamble. Surgery was brutal, often performed without anesthesia, and infection was a death sentence waiting to happen. It was a world where a minor wound could easily become fatal, and hospitals were often dirtier than the battlefields themselves. Into this grim reality stepped a figure who would change everything: James Barry. From the start, Barry was ambitious and brilliant. He joined the British Army as a surgeon. His dedication and skill were undeniable, and eventually, he achieved the near impossible, rising to become the Inspector General of Hospitals. This wasn't just a fancy title. It was one of the highest, most influential medical positions in the entire British military. A true testament to his abilities. One of Barry's most significant postings was in Cape Town, South Africa. What he found there was a crisis. The hospitals were dangerously overcrowded, sanitation was practically non-existent, and diseases like typhoid and cholera were running rampant, devastating both the soldiers and the local population. The conditions were appalling, but where others saw a hopeless situation, Barry saw a call to action. He refused to accept the status quo. Barry wasn't the type to just sit back and write reports. He was a fighter. He immediately went to war against the deplorable conditions. He fought tirelessly with the authorities, demanding cleaner water systems for the entire city. He pushed for higher food standards for the soldiers, recognizing that proper nutrition was a cornerstone of health. He completely reformed the sanitation systems in prisons and hospitals, introducing new levels of cleanliness that were revolutionary for the era. But Barry's legacy isn't just about public health reforms. As vital as they were, he was also a gifted and innovative surgeon. It was in Cape Town that he performed one of his most legendary feats. He was called to a difficult childbirth and made a bold decision. In an age without modern antiseptics or surgical techniques, this was nothing short of a miracle. It was an extraordinary achievement that showcased his incredible skill and courage under pressure. What truly set Barry apart, however, was his unwavering compassion. He held a radical belief for his time that everyone, regardless of their station in life, deserved quality medical care. He treated soldiers, prisoners, lepers, and the poorest civilians with the same level of dignity and dedication. He insisted that the most vulnerable in society should not be left to suffer and die from treatable conditions. He was a doctor for the people, not just for the powerful. For over 40 years, James Barry served the British Empire, leaving a trail of improved hospitals, healthier communities, and saved lives wherever he went. His career was long, distinguished, and full of impact. But the most incredible part of his story was a secret he guarded his entire life. After Barry's death in 1865, the world was stunned by a revelation. The woman who prepared the body for burial discovered that Dr. James Barry, the celebrated high-ranking military surgeon, had been assigned female at birth. It's believed that Barry, born Margaret Ann Bulkley, had chosen to live as a man to pursue a career in medicine, a profession completely forbidden to women at the time. Just imagine the immense courage that took. Every single day, for decades, Barry lived with the risk of being discovered. Exposure would have meant not just the end of a brilliant career, but social ruin, disgrace, and possibly even legal punishment. He risked everything: his professional standing, his personal freedom, his entire identity all for the chance to practice medicine and heal the sick. Dr. James Barry's story is one of incredible bravery, not just on the battlefield of disease, but in the fight for a dream. One person's determination to break the rules changed the course of medical history. Thousands of people benefited from the reforms and life-saving surgeries performed by this remarkable individual. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes, the greatest heroes are the ones who dare to be different. A lifetime of courage, a legacy of countless lives saved. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories from history. See you next time.